Do you lose your temper at small things? Do you shout at others, swear at them, or call them names when things don't go your way? Have you ever done something you regret in a fit of rage? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, you likely have an anger issue. In this episode of the Anger Secrets podcast, you will learn 5 signs you have an anger issue. If you recognize any of these signs, it is time to learn how to get your anger under control. Hello and welcome to episode 12 of the Anger Secrets podcast. I'm Alistair Dews, and over the last 30 years, I've taught over 10,000 men and women how to control their anger, master their emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships. In this podcast, I'll share with you the same proven tools and techniques I've used to help my clients control their anger and transform their lives. For a free training on how to control your anger, head to angersecrets.com/training. In this training, I'll teach you some of the most powerful tips, tools, and techniques I have used to help my clients eliminate anger from their life. That's angersecrets.com/training. Now let's jump into episode 12, 5 signs you have an anger issue. Sign 1, you get angry over small things. Do small things like your children leaving their toys around the house send you into an angry rage? If so, you likely have an anger problem. In my experience, most events people get angry over are small. Before you react to these events, ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is this event? If this event is low on the scale, such as under 5, take a deep breath and practice calming thoughts, such as, I don't need to react to this, or this is not worth getting angry over. This will help you stay in control and react calmly to the situation. If the event is high on this scale, such as above 5, it is even more important to react calmly to the situation. Tell yourself, how I react makes a big difference to how this event turns out. Remember that anger never helps you react more effectively, so the more important the event is, the more crucial it is to stay in control and react calmly. Sign 2, you think that you are always right. Do you get angry if people disagree with your point of view? If so, you likely have an issue with anger. In my experience, the most common reason people get into arguments is that they think they are right about what they are arguing about. In addition, they think they need to prove they are right about the situation. As a result, these arguments escalate until one or both people lose their temper. At this stage, no one wins the argument and both people can only lose. Instead of thinking you're always right, remember that everyone has their own opinion and point of view. It is important to respect these opinions. This doesn't mean that you have to agree with the other person, but it does mean that you should be open-minded and willing to listen. Sign 3, you bottle up your anger. Are you constantly pushing your anger down? Or perhaps you feel like your anger is building up inside, just waiting for a chance to be expressed. If so, you likely have some underlying issues contributing to your anger. These issues may include unresolved trauma, stress, relationship conflict, or depression. Bottling up your emotions about any situation can be dangerous. Instead, finding ways to communicate how you feel is far more healthy. This may include talking to a trusted friend or family member, seeing a therapist, or journaling your thoughts and feelings. These activities can help you understand your anger and resolve any underlying issues, without losing your temper at those that do not deserve it. Sign 4, you lash out at your loved ones. Do you often get angry with your loved ones? For example, do you shout at your partner when they do something you don't like? Or do you get angry with your children when they don't do what you say? If so, then you likely have an anger issue. Your loved ones are the people you should treat the best. If you find yourself lashing out at them, get help for your anger before it damages your relationship with them, perhaps forever. Sign 5, someone has told you you have an anger issue. Has someone close to you told you that you have an anger issue? If so, take this seriously and get help for your anger. It takes a lot of courage for someone to say they are worried about your anger. It shows that they care about you and that they want to help you resolve your issues. There's no shame in having an anger issue. Everyone experiences anger, but how you react to that anger matters most. If someone has told you that you have an anger issue, it is time to reach out for help. I have a range of resources on my website that can help you get started, or alternatively, there are many online resources available to help. By taking the first steps to manage your anger, you can create a calmer, happier, and more peaceful life. Okay, there you have it, 5 signs that you may have an anger issue. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Be sure to tune in next week to learn, do online anger management programs work? If you found this episode helpful, please follow this podcast or head over to your favorite podcast app and leave a rating and review. This will help other people struggling with anger find and benefit from this show. Remember, for a free training on how to control your anger, visit angersecrets.com/training. And finally, remember, you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
The Anger Secrets podcast is for general informational purposes only, and does not constitute the practice of counseling, psychotherapy, or any other professional health service. No therapeutic relationship is implied or created by this podcast. If you have mental health concerns of any type, please seek out the help of a local mental health professional.